Oh, Danny, how can you tell when you're really in love?
Well, I'll have to think about that. Let's save it tomorrow, shall we?
Hey guys, I had an idea when I was on the way to work this morning. I had an idea. Just listening to music, an Angels and Airwaves song popped up. And I was like, I wonder if I could try to do something in the style of Angels and Airwaves. So I decided on Ocean Avenue. It's just in my head. I was going through different songs and that one I had an idea for it. So I came into work here and I was getting started on some groundwork. And you can't really hear it because I have to use headphones here. But then we got an email saying that the university is closed at noon today. So we can all just leave at noon. It's currently just after 10. So I have a couple hours here. I'm just gonna try to get some bass ideas down on the computer here. So I'm just laying the groundwork here. A little bit of synth ideas, some drum loops, and we'll check in when we're back at the house. And it's shaping up already to be something pretty cool. So we'll see how it turns out. All right, I'm back at the house, kind of set up. Everything's a mess back here. Don't look at it. All right, so I've got the session open here, just the groundwork. Just like a little drum thing, and then that bass. I gotta fix the bass though. I'm not feeling the bass yet. So we're gonna build off this. I want some more pads and whatnot. Cool. Okay. Let me slow down for a second and explain what's going on. So, yesterday I had an idea for a video, and it's weird. I don't know, the motivation, inspiration, whatever you want to call it, is so irregular. I can never plan on when I'm going to get an idea. But once I do get the idea, I know I need to act quickly on that idea before I lose it or before I lose the motivation. Now, I've already done a lot of it. This is what I'm talking about. When I get the inspiration for an idea, I need to bang it out. That's what I did last night. I tried to film some of it. My memory card started getting full and I didn't want to take the time to delete old stuff, so you got what you got from that. Here's some B-roll, here's some whatever. Trying to come up with a lead part. This is kind of tough. Well, it's not really a lead part, it's more of an atmosphere part. Can't find a good pad, which I could do it on the electric maybe. Working on drum parts for the bridge. So Angels and Airwaves music, I really was into that first record. Really was even more into the second record. Then things started falling off where I would only grab singles or certain individual tracks that I really loved. Say what you want about that band, but they have certainly carved out this very specific, not necessarily unique, but specific sound. There are things, just like in Blink-182, that you can kind of point to and say, bam, 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 this was what makes a Blink song. You over here you got the dotted eighth delay guitars, synth pad textures, right? Random percussive elements, loops and stuff. Lots of space effects. reverb and delay, and overall just like a big emphasis on texture and production quality. That's kind of what my headspace was going into this project. And so I was listening to Angels and Airwaves in the car, and then I started thinking, okay, so what song could I take and turn it into Angels and Airwaves? And this one, Ocean Avenue, popped up on my list of just like classic pop punk songs that I was trying to, you know, what would it sound like in my head? And it has this rhythmic, syncopated vocal in the verse, and then the place off Ocean Avenue, and that's something that Tom would probably come up with. The chorus was a little tricky for me, not gonna lie. I actually changed the melody slightly on the first chorus, but I think I can get away with the other two choruses having the same melody. But I haven't done a single vocal yet at all. This is the first song I think ever that I've just decided to focus on the instrumental straight through. It's kind of important that I get all the textures in place, or at least mostly in place. The mixing is kind of meh right now. I wanted to get a lot of the elements there and really take a crack at getting that locked in. That's where we're at. I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. I'm just excited about this idea. So I'm gonna jump back into it here and see where we're at. Okay. I mean, we'll show the session breakdown in a different in the podcast, but I won't go into everything for now. But it's kind of got this. I wanted it to be Angels and Airwaves right from the beginning, but I couldn't afford to do their super long intros, so I've settled on this like 4-bar intro and get right into the verse. I don't know. So, you know, we're getting there. I just have to do this last chorus, fill out some more layers, track a couple guitar parts, then I can start on vocals. This new pedal really gives me a strong bass tone. Like, it's better at least. I don't know. Got some plugins on it. I'm gonna try that. I don't know. That might be my start on there.
There's a place off Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt so right. There's a place off Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. There's a place on the there's a place on the corner of Cherry Street. There's a place on the corner of Cherry Street. We would walk on the beach in our bare feet. We would walk on the beach in our bare feet. In our bare feet. We're looking up at the same night sky. Keep pretending the sun will not rise. Be together for one more night somewhere, somehow.
Okay, so I've finished lead vocals. I've done a few harmonies just to get them in place, and it's Sunday. It's like noon. Yeah, it's about noon, and it would be really dope to have this out by tonight. That's a tall order because I have to finish this tracking, set up all the lights and stuff at work, film it, come back here, finalize a mix, edit a video. It's probably gonna be more like tomorrow, but you know, I've got like 12 hours, so I have to go to sleep. We'll see what happens. don't know. I've added more automation to this session than I think I ever have in my life. There's just, I'm, you know, taking panning all over the place, writing some volumes, delay sends coming in and out, different reverb stacked for textures and for chorus and stuff, and I think I'm getting pretty close to something that resembles an Angels and Airwaves production. It's a lot that goes into this, and I think I'm just gonna have to put it to bed for tonight and come at it with fresh ears in the morning. I'm very close. I have a snare drum. Can you see it? I got a snare drum here. I'm gonna record an actual like marching snare part, maybe some more like texture, rhythmic stuff. I don't know yet. Just keep listening to it and hearing holes. Then I keep filling these holes, and I'll listen back again and I'll hear another hole, and I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and fill this in real quick, and then, you know, let me automate this. And it's really like a mixing as I go thing. So we're very close. Tomorrow it will be done. It's just a matter of getting the video concepts all worked out to where everything is going to look the way that I see it in my head. My whole life is just carrying gear from one place to another. Okay, so I think this is going to be the set. It's got this kind of industrial-ish look to it. I can light up the walls, I can have infrastructure to light other things and just kind of make it super dramatic. I'm trying to go super dramatic on this one. So this is going to take me a couple hours to set up the lighting, and this is going to take me another couple hours to program the lighting. So this is kind of an all-day process, but I wanted to go ahead and get started and just kind of get some proof of concept stuff going. So that's the plan. Gotta check my beanie. I think we're good. This will be the pose. Yeah. All right. Hey guys, just wanted to shoot a quick little like behind the scenes here. I'm in an empty theater. Here's the orchestra shell behind me. I decided to put some lights up and have this industrial looking orchestra shell kind of be the backdrop for the whole thing. Here's the camera. It is kind of seeing the whole thing, and I've been moving around different angles for the different band members. Here's what's running the whole thing. It's just my old iMac running the MP3 and then some MIDI time code to cue up the lighting. And here's the program I use for lights, my DMX2 from American DJ. Just super simple MIDI triggers on the some preset cues that I made. So it's pretty simple. There's a big dark theater here, and we're back here. Now we have to head out here to the loading dock and grab my drums, and we're gonna set those up, and that's last. I did drums, save drums for last because it's just so tiring and I'll be all sweaty and I don't want to do anything else. So okay, that's a wrap on drums. There they are over there. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I did 2 passes. They weren't even remotely close to what the part is, but I'm hoping I can just grab enough little one-shots to make it seem like a music video. I'm just excited to get into the edit and finalize the master on my song. This is probably where I'll end the video. I try to do a little bit more comprehensive take on everything this time, and it was a really quick process, really quick turnaround. It's interesting how when I get an idea I really like, how I can just like kind of run with it. I wish it was like that every day. I wish it was like that for every idea, but pretty pleased with this, and I'm excited to see the final cut. It shouldn't take long. I'll go home and line up all the clips and then start cutting, and if we're not posted by tonight, it'll be tomorrow. So Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.